You just got scammed. Not in a back alley, not on a shady website, right on Amazon, right in a Best Buy, right at your local gaming store. You picked up a box that said 7.1 surround sound, 50mm premium drivers, studio-grade microphone, and you handed over $200. I'm going to show you exactly what's inside this thing, and when I do, I promise you are never going to look at gaming headsets the same way again. Let me show you something. This is the product page for one of the best-selling gaming headsets on the market right now. Look at what they're promising you. Immersive 7.1 virtual surround sound, premium 50mm neodymium drivers, studio-grade microphone with noise cancellation, built for esports professionals. Sounds incredible, right? It's designed to sound incredible. These marketing teams have spent millions of dollars figuring out exactly what words make you reach for your wallet. And it works. Gaming peripheral companies are generating billions with a B every single year. Not because their products are worth it, because their marketing is world-class. I got tired of it, so I did something about it. I went out and bought 5 of the most popular gaming headsets on the market, ranging from $80 to $250. I took every single one back to my desk, and I tore them apart, completely, piece by piece, component by component. I weighed the parts, I measured the drivers. I sent audio samples to a professional sound engineer without telling him the prices, and I priced out every single component on Alibaba and AliExpress. What I found is going to make you furious. Let's go. B-roll, brand ad screenshots, Amazon listings, influencer unboxing clips, each buzzword 7.1, surround, 50mm, drivers, studio mic, slams on screen one by one with a punchy sound effect. Cut to facecam, you on desk, 5 headsets lined up. Wide shot to reveal all 5. Dramatic pause. Section 3, the teardown. 1330, core viral moment. This is your thumbnail section. Okay, headset number 1. This is the brand's flagship model. $199 on Amazon right now. Thousands of 5-star reviews. Influencers all over YouTube are sponsored to recommend this exact headset. Let's open it up. Look at this. Right here. This is the driver. This is the component responsible for all of the sound you hear. The thing you are paying $199 for. The thing they call premium 50mm neodymium drivers, engineered for competitive gaming. I ordered drivers from 3 different generic manufacturers on Alibaba. Here is driver number 1, $1.40 each in bulk. Take a look. Same diameter, same magnet size, same coil. I put both under a microscope and the construction is functionally identical. You are paying $1.40 in hardware to produce your game audio. The other $197.60? We'll get to that. But let's keep going, because it gets worse. The 7.1 surround sound. Every single brand in this test, every one advertises this as a major feature. It's on the front of the box in bold letters. Here's the truth. 7.1 surround sound in a gaming headset is not hardware. It is a software plugin that runs on your PC or console. I downloaded the free version of the exact same spatial audio software right now in real time. I'm running it on a $30 headset. The surround sound experience is identical. You can do this right now for free. Has been free for years. The brands know this. They are absolutely counting on you not knowing this. Now the microphone. This is where things get really interesting. I recorded a 60-second audio clip through each of the 5 headsets. Same script, same room, same distance from the mic. I stripped all the file names and sent them to Marcus, a professional audio engineer with 15 years of experience, and I asked him to rank them by quality and guess the price range. Here is what he said, word for word. Most of these capsules sound like they're pulling from the same low-grade omnidirectional supplier. I'd guess $2 to $4 each at volume. If any of these cost more than $40 retail, someone is getting robbed. They cost between $80 and $250. Every single one. I found the exact mic capsule used in 3 of these headsets on Alibaba. Minimum order quantity, 1 unit. Price, $2.30. Full teardown on camera. Split screen. $200 headset driver left versus $12 headphone driver, right identical parts side by side. Text slams. You paid $199. Driver cost, $1.40. Show Alibaba product pages live. Show engineer's message on screen. Hold the silent stare for 2 full seconds. No music, no text. This is your most shareable 10 seconds. Viral tip. The split-screen driver comparison is your thumbnail. Film it in your best lighting. This frame alone can drive millions of impressions if the image is sharp and the price contrast is visible. Now, maybe headset number 1 was just a bad brand. Maybe I got unlucky, so let me walk you through all 5. Fast. Headset 2. $149. Titanium reinforced headband. It's plastic with a thin metal strip inside. The metal strip costs the manufacturer about $0.80. The memory foam ear cushions are standard polyurethane foam wrapped in leatherette, the same material used in $8 headphones. Their build quality score in my stress test failed at 47 pounds of force. The $30 headset I tested didn't fail until 90 pounds. Headset 3, $220. This one is RGB, lots of RGB. The lighting system on this headset adds zero value to your audio experience. You know what it adds to their manufacturing cost? I priced it out. About $4.50 in LEDs and a basic controller chip. You are paying a $4.50 light show for somewhere around $60 to $80 extra in retail price. That is the definition of a markup. Headset 4, $89. The budget pick from a brand that promises pro-grade performance at an accessible price point. Okay, the drivers? Same generic 40mm units, slightly smaller than they advertise on the box. The frequency response? I measured it. It peaks aggressively at 8 kHz to make voices sound artificially crisp, a common trick to make cheap headsets sound impressive in a 30-second store demo. At home, after an hour of gaming, it causes ear fatigue. Intentional design. Tested and verified. Headset 5, $250. The most expensive in this test. Gold-plated jacks. Audiophile-grade drivers. Custom-tuned sound profile developed with professional esports athletes. I traced the driver spec sheet. The drivers match a generic listing from a Chinese manufacturer for $2.80 each. The custom tuning is firmware running a preset EQ curve, something I replicated manually in 12 minutes using free software. The gold-plated jack? Gold plating on an audio jack is a holdover from studio equipment mythology. At the impedance levels a gaming headset operates at, it makes zero measurable difference in audio quality. Zero. Here is what all 5 have in common. Are you ready? Print this out. Screenshot it. Send it to every gamer you know. 1. Generic drivers that do not match the spec sheet. Every single one. 2. Software-based surround sound marketed as hardware technology. 3. Microphone capsules costing under $3 wholesale in every headset regardless of retail price. 4. RGB and branding. Adding $60 to $100 to retail price with zero audio benefit. 5. You are paying a logo tax. Every time, without exception. The combined component cost across all 5 headsets, drivers, mic, cables, housing, padding, everything averaged out to $22.40. The average retail price was $177. That is a 690% markup. Not profit margin, 690% above component cost. And that doesn't even account for the fact that they manufacture these by the hundreds of thousands, which drives that component cost even lower. Rapid cuts, each headset gets 15 to 20 seconds max. Show close-up failures, measurement footage, spec sheet screenshots with red X overlays, animated cost breakdown, pie chart showing $22 parts, $155 logo tax, packaging, scoreboard-style comparison graphic across all 5. Keep the pace fast, no moment slower than 3 seconds. Now. I know what some of you are thinking. Okay, the parts are cheap, but maybe they're tuned better. Maybe the experience is still worth it. Fair. Let's test that. I set up a proper blind test. I found 10 people, gamers, ranging from casual players to people who game 6 hours a day, and I told them nothing about what they were listening to. I played identical audio through each headset. A segment of competitive gameplay audio with footsteps, gunshots, and ambient sound. The kind of stuff where audio quality supposedly matters most. For each pair, they heard headset A and headset B. They didn't know which was expensive and which was cheap. They just told me which they preferred and which they thought sounded more professional. The $200 headset versus a $38 headset with similar driver dimensions. Result: 7 out of 10 preferred the $38 headset. 3 preferred the $200 one. When asked why they preferred the cheaper one, most of them said it sounded more natural and less processed. The $200 headset's overtuned frequency response, the one designed to impress you in a 3.0, second demo was actually working against it in real extended gameplay conditions. One of the testers, a guy who has been gaming for 12 years, said, and I'm quoting him directly, "I've been using a $180 headset for the past 2 years. I feel genuinely cheated right now." Look at camera. I want you to do this test yourself. I'm going to link everything in the description. Run it, film it, put it in the comments. I genuinely want to know your results. And if you find a $200 headset that beats a $40 one in a real blind test, tell me the model. I will buy it and test it on camera. Show actual blindfold test footage, real reactions are gold. Big animated scoreboard, cheap. 7 expensive, 3 with crowd cheer sound effect. Hold on the 7 result, let it breathe for a moment. Direct camera point on the dare line. This moment is engineered to drive comments the algorithm rewards comment velocity in hour 1. Drop your result. Drop your result in the comments, plus a dare equals your first 200 plus comments within 90 minutes of posting. Comment velocity in hour 1 is your biggest algorithmic signal. I want to be fair here for a second, because I don't think all of this is pure greed. Let me break down where your $200 actually goes, because some of it goes to things that are real. About $22 goes to the components I already mentioned. Another $15 to $20 goes to the packaging, that magnetic clasp box, the foam insert, the cable organizer, the braided cable, the little carrying pouch. It's nice packaging. It genuinely is. Roughly $25 to $35 goes to manufacturing labor, quality control, and shipping logistics. These are real costs. A factory in Shenzhen isn't free. About $20 to $30 goes to retailer margin, Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop. They all take their cut. And then the rest, somewhere between $80 and $100, goes to brand marketing. Sponsoring your favorite streamer, paying YouTubers for reviews, running Instagram ads, buying shelf placement in stores, funding esports teams, designing a logo that looks credible, and making sure that when you search best gaming headset, their product is the first thing you see. That's not a conspiracy. That's just business. But here's the problem. None of that marketing spend improves the sound coming out of your headset by a single decibel. You are not paying for better audio. You are paying for the feeling of having made a good purchase. And these brands are world-class at creating that feeling. Facecam's slower pace here. This is your credibility moment. Animated cost breakdown appears as you speak each line. Bar chart filling up with each category. Keep the tone honest and fair. Don't sound angry. Sound disappointed. This shift in tone makes the next section hit harder. Okay, I'm not going to leave you with a problem and no solution. Here are the 3 headsets I actually recommend after testing over 20 models this year. I have 0 sponsorship from any of these brands. I bought all of them with my own money. These are my real picks. Pick number 1. Headset A, around $38 to $45 depending on where you buy. This is the one that beat the $200 headset in the blind test. The drivers are honest, they don't overprocess the audio. The microphone is clear enough for casual and competitive gaming. The build isn't flashy, but it doesn't fall apart. It does exactly what a headset is supposed to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Pick number 2. Headset B, around $55 to $65. If you want slightly better build quality and a detachable mic, which is actually useful if you ever want to use it for calls or recording, this is the one. I've been using it daily for 6 weeks, and I still prefer it to the $220 headset I tested. Pick number 3. Headset C, around $28 to $35. If you're on a tight budget and you just want something that works, this is it. I was genuinely surprised. The frequency response is flatter than anything in the $100 to $200 range I tested. It won't win a beauty contest, but your teammates will hear you clearly and you will hear the game accurately. All 3 are linked in the description. No affiliate codes, no sponsored nonsense, just the links. Now, if you already own one of the expensive headsets, don't throw it away. Here's a free upgrade that takes 30 seconds. Open your PC audio settings right now. Go to your equalizer if you don't have one. Download Equalizer APO. It's free and it takes 2 minutes to set up. Drop 3 to 4 decibels at 8 to 10 kHz. That's the frequency range most gaming headsets artificially boost to sound impressive in demos. Flattening it out removes the harshness and ear fatigue. Your audio will immediately sound more natural. Do it right now while you're watching. I'll wait. Product cards appear on screen for each recommendation. Name, price, one-line benefit, green approved badge. Show the EQ adjustment in real-time screen recording. Before, after, audio waveform comparison, visual proof. Keep energy high, but authentic. This is where trust converts to subscribers. Gaming companies have been running this playbook for years. Cheap parts, expensive brand, massive marketing. And it works because nobody tears these things open. Nobody actually measures the drivers. Nobody sends the mic audio to an engineer. Now you know. Do me a favor, share this video before your friend drops $200 on a headset this week. It will literally save them money. I've put the timestamp for the recommendation section in the description so you can send them straight to the pics without sitting through my teardown. And drop your headset model in the comments right now. Doesn't matter if it's cheap or expensive, I'm going to go through every comment and tell you if you got a good deal or got played. I'll be in the comments for the next 3 hours. If you want to see the gaming mouse version of this video, because I promise you it is even worse, subscribe and hit the bell. That video goes up next week, and the numbers I found are genuinely unbelievable. We're talking about a $300 mouse with a sensor that you can buy for $4. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you next week.